This video is brought to you by Squarespace. Squarespace is an all-in-one platform for building your brand and growing your business online. Family vacation, what a joy, especially on a 12-hour car ride. The first stop that I documented was Buc-ee's. I had to go let Charlie out to do her business, and they made it very well known that you should be picking up after yourself. But we stopped into Buc-ee's, which I actually have heard about a lot and knew nothing about. It's super popular. They have a lot of merchandise, and I mean like a lot of merchandise. Me and my brother were going back and forth on whether or not to get t-shirts, and spoiler alert, of course I did, but we ended up getting like way too much stuff. Literally look at our cart, and I actually ended up trying their coffee and like getting a coffee from there. It was a very surreal experience for sure. How was everybody's first time in Buc-ee's?
I'd live here if I could.
Low-key was like hating on it.
It's on the, yeah, oh no, you were. You're talking about, it's the same as Royal King.
No, and then we walked in here and it's like, as soon as I walked in, I was just entranced by like what they had going on. But then we were right back into the car and onto our family road trip. I don't know about that one. Don't act like you guys don't know what we're here for. We are here to talk about Squarespace. So let's talk about them. If you guys are wanting to do, whether that's like online retail, a blog of some sort, a storefront, anything that you were thinking about that you could construct a website over, you guys need to be using Squarespace, okay? I've stressed so many times throughout my channel's life that Squarespace is absolutely the best and easiest way to go for building your online brand. First off, when you are starting out, Squarespace offers so many different templates for you to choose from if you are somebody who maybe that creative aspect is lacking, or you just want a little bit of help and inspiration. I really appreciate having much of templates to choose from when looking at it. All you have to do is just look through the templates, boom, pick one, and then you can even like construct them different ways, personalize them however you want. Also, I literally always highlight just that I'm somebody who likes to look at data and analytics, and Squarespace offers so many different data and analytics for you guys to look at. You can look at website traffic, who's coming to your website from where. If you're an online storefront, you can see like what's working for you, what's selling, where it's coming from. And then if you are offering different things that you need to schedule, like if you are offering different services and they need to schedule, they have a bunch of different things for that. I mean, there are literally, possibilities are quite literally endless for Squarespace to help you build your online brand. And also for someone like me to build a blog, which is what I have been trying to do, I really like the blogging features where people can interact within your own website. They can access your social medias very easily. It's all in one place for everybody to go to. Squarespace is literally the best for anything that you need. So you guys can go to squarespace.com to start your free trial, and when you guys are ready to launch, you guys can go to squarespace.com/JessieSaidWell to get 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Thank you guys again so much to Squarespace for sponsoring today's video, and let's get into our little vacay vlog, reading vlog thing. I don't know my own video. Hello everybody. So sorry that this is the first clip of the vlog because of course I would start getting sick while on vacation. Today's Monday, September 11th, and this video is a little bit of a mix of my weekly vlogs and a reading vlog, kind of like what I read on vacation while you guys come along on vacation with me. So that's what we're doing today. I hope that my voice doesn't sound like this throughout the entire vlog, because for those of you who already hate my voice, you're gonna hate it even more. So it is 7 a.m. and I had the roughest night of sleep of my life. No, I think I've had worse nights, but I had a rough night because of feeling just so like ugh. Anyway, usually me and my mom get up early and we walk around because we're in Panama City right now. Since we went on vacation, my family always goes to Panama City, so we like know our way around where we're at. So usually we go on a walk and we go to the Starbucks that's in the little mall right here. They took the Starbucks out. There's no Starbucks there anymore. So either we can go to the Starbucks that's like still kind of in the mall, but it's like actual Starbucks, or there's one on the Target, but we like going there on the walks. I know, oh my gosh, so like so bad. But anyway, I have not unpacked my room yet. I need to do that. Uploaded my fall book recs, so now the next video that I'm going to edit to upload this week is going to be the Amazon unboxing. Yeah, I don't know. another update from my bed. I have literally spent the last like hour on TikTok, and I've been trying to like not be on TikTok a lot. Like sometimes I try to find like audios and stuff and like make a TikTok and I dip. Then I'm not on TikTok for days. Okay, then I'm literally just like out here not on TikTok. I've been trying to like stay off. I didn't feel like doing anything else except laying in my bed and being on my phone. So I went on TikTok and now I am updated on like so much random drama. Just all this random drama that now I just like need to walk around. Do you guys want to see my room? So this is my little room and I am on the like lowest floor, the first floor. I'm on the first floor. That's the door. So I'm on the lowest floor and then there are 2 different flights of steps. So you go up the flight of steps right there and then it's like my mom's room and Dakota's room, and then you go up and it's like the kitchen living room area. So since I'm on the lowest floor, I literally have a mini fridge in here. Like I need to like put my stuff in here because I got like energy drinks and Gatorades, because when I looked up like how to help a sore throat online, it said that Gatorades help. I don't know, but anyway, let me show you guys all of the books that I've packed. Okay, so first of all we have these. I literally packed so many. So we have Saturday Night at the Lakeside Supper Club. Then we have My Magnolia Summer, American Mermaid, and The Brothers Hawthorne. I also brought this bag with a bunch of other books. First of all, my Kindle, because I like to take my Kindle with me sometimes, especially to the beach because it's easier to read on. I also brought None of This Is True. I brought Things We Left Behind, which is honestly probably what I'm going to start, and I have it downloaded on my Kindle and make that a part of the other reading vlog. And then we have The Long Game, that's also going to be part of that reading vlog. These 2, so I have Summer Sisters and The Last Time I Lied. That is all of them actually, but those are all of the books that I brought with me. So yeah, I don't know what we're about to do. I tried to make a coffee earlier that you guys saw me make, and it was disgusting because I thought I got a different creamer than I did, and I got the pumpkin spice creamer. And if you watch the pod, I just try so hard to like pumpkin spice, but I just don't like it. So I think I might go to Starbucks. I don't know. Okay guys, it's a little bit later and I have on my swimsuit. We are about to go to the beach. So we have my little tote. I'm gonna put my SD card in its little case. We're taking Things We Left Behind. We're taking both the physical copy of the book, and I'm also taking my Kindle. And then I also went and got, because we had to run to Target, so I went and got some like little sandals. When I'm wearing those, I'm gonna put this in my tote bag. I'm gonna wear my sunglasses. Does that make me look better? I like hate the way I'm looking today. Then of course we're taking the humongous speaker, and I think that's it on my part. I'm about to go upstairs and we're gonna pack the cooler and we're gonna go sit at the beach. I was originally going to say you guys are just going to have to deal with a bad angle, but look at me being generous. Anyway, we've already established that I feel like crap, and now, on top of everything else, I just started my period. And I've been having the worst cramps, literally, that just started right before we left to go out to dinner. I kid you not, I was like getting dressed, which I was wearing white pants tonight, of course. As soon as I started getting ready, I was like, oh no. I literally feel so swollen and I feel like crap, and all night I was trying not to be like that person that was like coughing up a fit. So I was like all night, just like holding it in. But anyway, I'm literally about to remove my makeup. I tried to stay up and read Things We Left Behind because I wanted to read at least like 1 book a day. And I really want to get into it since I took a nap before we went to dinner. We should be fine. Anyway, I'm about to pop like 5 ibuprofen. And you know, the Florida humidity is not siding with me. And now in the morning, I'm gonna have to get up, buy pads and tampons. And I'm gonna be bloated and wearing a swimsuit, which is gonna be great for my mental health because I'm already super self-destructive about my body. Okay. I'm spiraling. Okay, it is 4:50 in the morning and I have slept like absolute crap. I have been tossing and turning all night. I've got to the point where like my chest hurts so bad from coughing and I have a headache everywhere and I just feel like, oh, of course, like actually of course. And now it's thunderstorming. I woke up this time because there was a big, huge just crack of thunder. So now I'm scared. I hate thunderstorms. And I woke up just sweating so bad so many times in the middle of the night. So I'm going to pick back up my Kindle and read. Let's see, how far am I into Things We Left Behind? 28%. We just started learning the backstory a little tiny bit of Lucy and Sloane, and I kind of already like guessed what some of the backstory was. Like, it's not very hard to figure out, like not the whole entire expansive thing, but like probably like the big thing that Lucy goes through. The pacing of this book is odd. It doesn't feel like it's a Lucy and Sloane book. It feels like an everybody else book where we get to see a little bit more of Lucy and Sloane. And I just wish that since I've waited this long, I was seeing more of Lucy and Sloane. On another note, they have a Roku TV and I literally, like all night, through multiple points of the night, when I'm waking up just trying to catch my breath and I'm just coughing, I just look at it and I'm like, I want to live there. That is just so peaceful to me. I mean, I know that there's literally like a whole entire robot invasion going on in the back, but like even the city and everything. Why am I talking about Roku Land with you guys right now? I'm gonna try to read sleep, hopefully, but it's not. It's escaped me at this point. Everybody, we have made it to the morning. It's like 11 o'clock right now. We're about to go to the pool and the beach. I think it's supposed to get cloudy like here in a little bit. Better go down to the beach and stuff while you can catch some rain. This morning we had a very wholesome morning. We woke up, went down to the beach. Charlie went to the beach for the first time and she loved it, surprisingly. I didn't know she would like it. She was like running towards the waves and I started freaking out. I was like, no, absolutely not. So then we went and walked around Pier Park. I got a coffee that I hated. That's on me for trying new things. But anyway, we had a wholesome little morning and I just did all of the rough cuts for the Amazon unboxing. So I'm gonna go to the beach, try to read as much as I can. Then I'm probably gonna finish that later when I get back, upload that, and then focus on reading for the rest of the day. This bathing suit is one of my faves, so I think I'm gonna wear this one today. Easy decisions, let's go. I can't remember the last time I vlogged, but hold on. I'm just gonna have a grande ice white mocha vanilla cold foam, please. Oh yeah. Thank you. I don't remember a grande being $8. I don't remember the last time that I vlogged yesterday, but yesterday we didn't really it was kind of like rainy, kind of gloomy, so we didn't really do much. I do want to update you guys reading wise, since this is like a reading vlog. I am on day 3 of reading this book. It has just not been anything that I expected it to be. I was so excited and hyped up for Lucy and Sloane, and like this is what I've got. Like, we're 90% through the book and they're just now starting to be like, and it's so frustrating. I don't care about a slow burn, but I feel like we have spent majority of the book focusing on this huge other like plot line that I don't have a problem with that plot line. It's just like It is a subplot. The romance should take the front seat, and the romance has been 100% taking the back seat. And now all of a sudden, they just flipped like a 180 and expect me to believe it. Like, out of nowhere. Like, there wasn't even any build up to it. It was like, boom, all of a sudden, like, boom, 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 boom. And I'm saying this because I obviously can't, like, say everything, so it'll be a spoiler. But just know I am so extremely frustrated. Thank you.
You guys have a great day.
You too, thank you. Okay, let's taste test and see if this is good. Yesterday, I went to get a coffee, and it wasn't the best because I told you guys, I probably shouldn't be yelling with the window down. I told you guys that I've tried so hard to be a pumpkin spice girly, and I just can't do it. I tried to get pumpkin cold foam on the drink yesterday, and it ruined it. Like, I just can't do it. Okay. Anyway. Okay guys, it has been a little bit since I last graced you with my presence on this vlog. It's been a while. Well, not a while. It's been a few hours. What I've been doing since I last sat down and talked on the vlog, I have edited, like rough cutted most of my week in the life vlog that's already up by the time that you guys see this. And I finished Things We Left Behind. I finally finished it. It took me 3 days, which I did not expect. I expected this to be a book, but like as soon as I sat down, I finished it. Like I couldn't put it down. And I am doing a separate reading vlog for these 3 books that should be up before this one. So I'm not going to give my full extensive details on this book because that's what that reading vlog is for. I don't want it to be super repetitive. Just know that I gave this book a 3 stars, and I still really love the Knock 'Em Out series. Like I said, if you guys want to hear my full in-depth thoughts. Oh, I hate when you lose a sneeze. I hate it because you just feel itchy. If you want to film, oh my god, me being sick and trying to like push through and film this video is like hard. I gave this book a 3 stars. I still enjoyed the book. There were just things that I really was surprised by. Didn't feel like a romance between Lucy and Sloane. I feel like there were too many subplots going on and we were focusing too much on other characters for it to be their book, and I was kind of disappointed, but I still loved the writing. I still had a good time reading the book. There's just a lot of grievances I have with it, so if you guys want to hear all of those, I know it's annoying, but go watch that vlog. It's reading new releases. We're about to go to the beach. I literally just want to sit out there all day and get a tan, so the first book that I'm bringing with me, we can see if I will finish this one there, is The Long Game by Elena Armas. This one, also a toss-up because this is the author of The Spanish Love Deception, a book that I really did not like. I think I rated it like a 1 to a 1.5 stars. I just really didn't like that book. So I haven't read another book by Elena Armas, and so I thought to pick this one up. It's a new release. I've seen a lot of people be very excited over. I want to be excited over it too, so we're gonna bring this with me. Like a swimsuit for the day. Put that on, put my little toe back together, and we're gonna go to the beach. And I literally just fell, and the whole entire thing broke under me in front of the whole beach. That bird kind of reminds me of Charlie. It's just straight chilling. Can you guys see behind me? You guys see how the sky is like so dark? Do you guys see it?
And then look in front.
And this is the sky in front of us. Sounds like I said this is the guy in front of us, but the sky behind me, and there's like thunder. Anyway, I've been reading The Long Game by Elena Armas, and I've really been enjoying it. It's such a cute book. I like the banter, and I'm having a great grand old time reading it. This is a part of the other reading vlog though, so I know it's annoying that like all the books that I've been reading so far this week, I'm like, watch the other video. I'm talking so loud, and people around me are probably like, what is this girl on about? Why does she have a microphone at the beach? It's thundering outside. I'm kind of scared. Later, hopefully it doesn't start raining because we're like right across from where we're staying. The beach entrance is right across from where we're staying. And literally you walk like 200 feet and it's the dog beach. But this is technically not a dog beach, but I've seen so many people with their tents that have their dogs with them. But I think later on I will take Charlie for a walk and take her to the dog beach because she really liked the beach yesterday morning when we went. So I want to go where I feel comfortable, that like no one's gonna come up yelling at me like the scene in Marley and Me, like she can't be here, because I would start freaking out and I would probably have an anxiety attack and pass out right in front of them. So I don't do well with people yelling at me. I have been having a breakdown about how I lost my voice and how this is just not pleasing to listen to. And I'm like, my voice is cracking out multiple of the words. Also, there's like construction going on right now. I don't know, but I'm gonna keep reading this book. Oh my God. I guess I didn't really notice. My toxic trait is thinking that I got no sun and then coming back looking like this. And we're going out to dinner tonight. No, I look like a lobster. Anyway, as you can tell, we're back at the house. I am about to take a quick shower, especially since I got my hair in the ocean today. Like, I'm in the need of washing my body, washing my hair, washing my face, and then after that I'm gonna put on a big t-shirt and some pants and I'm gonna sit and chill before it's time to get ready to go out to dinner. I'm not doing my hair tonight. It's just not gonna be one of those nights. Anyway, I have a super cute outfit tonight that I'm very excited about. But until then, I'm gonna chill in my oversized t-shirt and pants and edit the rest of my vlog. So glad that we're all on the same page. Oh, I got to page 167 of the long game. This book's honestly going by pretty fast. Like when I look up, I realize that when I'm like sitting and reading the book that I'm actually a lot through it. I'm probably about like 40% through it right now. So anyway, I'm gonna go burn my skin because I'm already burned and charge this camera. The more time that goes by, the more burnt I get. Anyway, I got out of the shower a little bit ago and now we're literally all getting ready to go to dinner. Can I tell you guys about what I literally had to do to find the camera charger? Because I knew I had remembered packing all of my camera battery stuff like I needed for like 2 different cameras. I packed all of it with me because usually that is something that I forget, so I packed all of it. And then I'm like searching my room. I'm like, there's not a lot of places that you can put stuff in here, so I'm like searching. I'm like, it literally can't be in very many places. I searched like my little carry-on bag so many times and it wasn't in there. And then I'm like, okay, I don't know, like maybe it's in a secret compartment, and it was just sitting in the bag. And that may sound like, oh, okay, that's just so you overlooked it. No, I literally dumped out this bag and it wasn't in there. And then all of a sudden it appeared there. Funny thing is, this also happened to me with my sunglasses earlier. I dumped out my tote bag. They were not in there. They weren't on the counter or anything. Then I'm at the beach. All of a sudden, open my tote bag. They're in the tote bag. It also happened to me earlier with my SD card pouch. I was like, oh, I can't find it. Literally looked all over my room. Boom, it was on the counter. You wanna know what else has happened to me with today? What else did that happen to me with? It happened something else, and that same exact thing happened. I don't know if I'm just overlooking everything or there's something going on. Anyway, I'm about to get ready really quick and blow dry the roots of my hair and probably just do like a slick back hairstyle because I don't have a lot of time. Hello guys, you're looking at the face of somebody who has been up since 5 o'clock this morning. And yes, I have a sweatshirt on even though I literally, am I still sunburned? I bet you guys know, if you know me, that I am just somebody that it doesn't matter what degrees it is outside, that I'm just chilling in a sweatshirt. It is like 10 a.m. right now and I've been up for like, oh my god, I've been up for 5 hours. Like 5 hours. And in that whole entirety of the 5 hours, I have been working on my week in the life vlog, doing the intricate editing for that. Right now, that's like exporting, and then I have to upload it, make the thumbnail and all of that stuff. And that's honestly like the last video that I'm going to be working on like while I'm here. I only have 3 more days and I've really only read 1 book. I've only read 1, so I'm kind of stressing out about that. What I've been doing all morning. Also, there's not really a lot of updates on the long game because I feel like it's just like a cute rom-com-y book and there's not a lot to update about it. We're just kind of, I feel like, building up their relationship right now, which is still super cute. Okay, I'm packing my tote bag for today. And now I'm packing these 2 books because I'm 200 pages into the long game. So I'm probably like 55-60% through this book right now, and I think I can finish it fairly quickly. And then I'm gonna bring the Brothers Hawthorne with me because that's the final look for the reading vlog, other reading vlog that I'm filming right now. My vlog is uploading right now, and so I'm gonna go down to the beach, try to get through as much reading as I can, and I will be updating you guys as we're doing that. So let's go down to the, I think we're going to the pool right now. Oh my gosh, I look like I'm glowing, but it's just sweat. Yesterday, me and my whole entire family got in the ocean, and the whole entire time we were in the ocean, I was like, Make sure you're shuffling your feet because there could be stingrays. I was saying this all yesterday. Didn't even want to touch the seafloor. My mom just went into the ocean. She came out and she was like, I just saw a big stingray.
Saying it was pretty big. Then it's like, little tail was, it scared it. It doesn't try to attack you.
I just finished The Long Game by Elena Armas, and it was cute. We're starting The Brothers Hawthorne, and I want to finish that today. And now I was going to go out into the ocean, but now I'm scared to death. But the water's very clear today. The house, obviously, as you can tell, and I know that those clips previously probably looked, oh, speak of Spencer, speaking of the devil, and here she comes. Hi ma'am, do you want to sit up here while we talk about what you did? Charlie, you're just gonna walk back out? I had the great idea because right where we're at, like, there's the dog beach is like right across from where we're staying. So I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna take Charlie to the dog beach for sunset, and I'm gonna sit and read some of my book, and it's gonna be like so peaceful, so aesthetic. Charlie is not aggressive at all with other dogs. She barks when she sees other dogs because she's scared of them. Like, she doesn't try to like run up on a dog. She gets very, very scared and starts shaking. Like, she just does not like other dogs. So she was doing fine. Like, we're walking on the beach, she's seeing other dogs, we're walking, she's just like, I think she was really, like, the setting around her was unusual, like the sand, the ocean. Like, I think she's focused on that. I sit my towel down, I sit the speaker down, I get the Kindle out, the camera out, I like have my shoes out, and we're sitting there, we're having a great old time. I got a few clips, and then a dog walks by, loses it, literally loses it, kicks up a bunch of sand on me, into my bag, into my stuff, and I was like, oh my god, Charlie. And I'm like grabbing her harness and trying to like calm her down and like put her to me to tell her like, it's okay, I'm right here. She was freaking out, and then she'd be fine, and then a big dog would walk by and she'd start freaking out again because she's scared. Moral of the story is that I thought that was gonna be like a great time to get some reading done, and I think I read like 5% more of The Brothers Hawthorne, which I'm still reading. I'm like 30% into that right now. This book's obviously fast paced, so like every time I do sit down to read this book, I get through a lot of it in a quick amount of time because I just feel like Jennifer Lynn Barnes has super quick writing, and I feel like she doesn't dwell on things a lot. This is stuff that I've already said in the other reading vlog, so I don't want to repeat. I love Jameson's point of view, like love it, obsessed with it. Don't care about Grayson's. Don't care about what's happening to him. Don't care about his point of view. Literally don't care about a single thing about it. I wish we would have gotten like Xander's point of view or Nash's point of view, but I understand because we really built up like Grayson and Jameson in the Inheritance game, so it makes sense that it's just their point of views like in these books. Then again, I thought that it was gonna be, since it's called The Brothers Hawthorne, I thought it was gonna have every single one of their point of views in it. Like, I was under that impression. Maybe in like the other books it'll be like Xander and Nash's point of view if it has stuff more to do with them. I literally don't know. We just got dinner. I drove my mom to Outback because everybody wanted Outback, and then I remember because we always stay here like every summer, we always come to Panama, and at least one time my family or my mom is always like, yeah, let's get Outback. And the Outback is like a 30-minute drive away from where we're at, and like where we stay in Panama is like right, if you guys have ever been to Panama, like right where Pier Park is, like we stay in the condos or the beach houses that are like right there, like right on Pier Park. So everything's going on right there. You got everything right there. You can literally walk. We walk to like all the restaurants. So the 30-minute drive is a lot. So I drove us the 30 minutes there and 30 minutes back, and everybody ate Outback. I ate my Special K for dinner, and now I have my Ghost energy drink because I took like a 30-minute nap earlier because Charlie, I think my mom had like left or somebody had left in the car, and so like since the door is right here, like I'm on the bottom level. I don't know if I ever like ended up showing like what the house is like. Maybe I will. I'm on like the bottom level where the doors are, so there's like one door right here and another door right there. That door is like budged, like you can't even like open it. It's supposed to be like the front door, even though, I mean, kind of it. Anyway, you guys don't care. This is like the back door where everybody leaves out of. So I'm on the first floor, and the first floor is literally just that door, this hallway right here, and then the stairs, and like you go up. So nothing is on this first floor, like nothing's on this first floor, right? You go up the second floor, and that's where the other 2 bedrooms are. You go up to the top 3rd floor, and that's where like the kitchen, living room, dining room, there's a bathroom up there, all of that stuff. So that's where like everybody is most of the time. But people kept on like walking by my door, and the door was closed to keep Charlie in, and so she kept on like getting up. So I kind of took like a 30-minute nap, but I just really want to make sure that I finish this book. That way for the rest of this vlog, we have 2 full days. We have Friday, which is tomorrow, and Saturday, and even like the car drive home. But I want this reading vlog to be more of a like, other than the other, like I don't want it just to be the books that are in this other reading vlog that you guys may or may not have watched. I don't know. This kicks in and I can finish this book, and so I'm gonna kick on some New Girl and get to it. Okay guys, I finally do not have to worry about doing the back and forth SD card clips that I've been doing this whole entire time, because I finished the Hawthorne Brothers today when we were at the beach. Oh my god, I'm so red. I am so burnt. I'm burnt, sick, voice is gone. This whole entire vlog has just been a lot, hasn't it? But anyway, I finished the Hawthorne Brothers at the beach and ended up giving this book a 3 stars. Again, this is so annoying, talked about this book a lot more in the other reading vlog. I understand how annoying that sounds. I'm sorry, but anyway, I gave it a 3 stars. It just was not what I was expecting it to be, in not a good way. It felt entirely too long, could have been 300 pages shorter, and this could have been a novella. So yeah. Anyway though, now I'm going to start another book that has nothing to do, so now you guys get original content. So I downloaded None of This Is True onto my Kindle because I have just been a Kindle girl lately. There's no feeling quite like reading a physical book in your hands, but however, reading on a Kindle does come a very, 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 very close second, especially with hardcovers. I feel like I do this a lot with hardcovers, especially like when I have the hardback of a book. I like to download it on my Kindle because how lazy does it sound to say that I don't like holding hardbacks and reading them? But if I were to pick reading a hardback and reading a Kindle, 100% reading a Kindle every day. So I have just hearing Haley talk about None of This Is True when she talked about it in her wrap up, it got me intrigued. This one's like the girl, one of the women have a podcast and they're kind of highly respected, and the other woman kind of seems like she's unhealthily obsessed with this woman, and they cross paths. So I want to see how that is. Hey Nosy. Hey Nosy. Her whole body, tails. Oh, you can't see me. Like the lighting is terrible. To update, I just finished None of This Is True by Lisa Jewell. It's like 10 a.m. and I just finished this one, so we have another book finished. And this one is a thriller. I think we've already talked about this, but this one's like a thriller. I've already explained this. Why am I talking about it again? Okay. I'm gonna just keep repeating myself. I read to like 30% last night, and then I woke up this morning at 6, and I literally just sat down and just didn't get up from the couch, as you guys saw, until I finished this book. The rating on this one is actually going to be a 4.5 stars. So with this book, it was thrilling. This is like one of the best thrillers that I read this year, and definitely in a while, because last month I did go through a little thriller phase where I was reading quite a bit of thrillers. If you guys haven't watched my thriller video, watch that one. But after Haley talked about this one, I really wanted to read it, and like I said, it's a 4.5 for me. The only reason that it wasn't a 5, because for a second I was like, oh my gosh, right when I finished the book, I was like, this has to be 5 stars. But I was like, no, because there were so many points. Like, I wanted to finish the book last night, but I literally couldn't stay up to read it because I was bored in the beginnings of like building everything up, and I was really bored, so I didn't want to continue on reading it. But then I picked it back up this morning and I really liked it. This book is unsettling. Like, there are things talked about in this book that you're just like, oh, I just feel so weird. Like, these characters just make me feel weird, but they also make me feel bad. Like, I don't really know how to feel about these people. And then you go through the story and you're like, I don't even know like who to trust at this point. Like, the way that this book is written is you're in point of views, but then sometimes it's told in this visual scope where you can just see it so clearly. It's like documentary style, like they're explaining this documentary, and also it's like the podcast of how you're reading about the podcast, like what's being said. Like, there's just so many different things added into this book that This compared to Then She Was Gone. Then She Was Gone, I think I rated it 2 stars, and I rated this one a 4.5. The writing and the quotes and everything in this book was like so good. I want to finish at least another book today. Today is our last day here. We're supposed to leave, like our checkout is tomorrow morning, but I think we may be leaving tonight at midnight because that's just how my family is, especially driving. Like if we were flying, like obviously we wouldn't be leaving early, but since we're driving, we were just kind of like, at this point, would rather get home, you know? So this is our last day. My mom's a little, I think, beached out. She's like, I don't want to sit at the beach for a long time today. And she was like, is there a Barnes near here? Like, do you want to go to a Barnes? And I was like, there's not a Barnes around here, but there is a Books A Million, I think she said something about going to. So we may go there. That's all I got for you guys. I don't know what we're about to do. I'll update you guys when we're about to go do something. I don't know why. Okay, has the lighting in here been this bad the whole entire time? If so, I'm so sorry, but I just let Charlie out. And now me and my mom are gonna make a little trip to the Books A Million, and I think after that we're going to sit by the beach. It's always sad when vacation's over, but sometimes I feel like you're ready to like go home. Kind of how I feel. I don't know, I always feel like super sad when you have to like pack up and leave a vacation, because it feels like the like little allotted amount of time that you have somewhere, especially like when you're on a family vacation, like, that's like a seal in time that you'll never get back again. Like when you think about it, like even when we leave this vacation this year, like even when we went on vacation last year, your family always now looks back on it as like a memory. Like you're never going to be in this moment again, so it kind of feels like closing that chapter of a book when you're leaving a vacation. Did not mean to get all deep and emotional right now. Also, today is Saturday, September 16th, and it's actually, today is me and Isaac's 7-year anniversary, but we can't be together today, which is very sad. It's the first one that we've like never spent together. It's like our 7 years of dating, and he is back at home. He couldn't come on vacation with us because he had stuff to do with work, so he couldn't come. So I'm just kind of a little sad today, but we're gonna go to Books A Million and see what we can get up to. So let's see, this Books A Million is like 30 minutes away. You guys know where we got you guys know where we got to go. Hi, can I do a grande iced white mocha? I have to say that this Starbucks is quite fast. Went into Books A Million, as you guys saw, and they have some back home, but I just never like, they're kind of basically like a Barnes, so I was just always like, the Barnes is like way closer to us because the Books A Million isn't really around where I live. But in there, it was so cute. Like they have indie authors, they have so many like themed tables with like little trinkets and like mugs and such cute stuff. Like it was just so cute in there. They had so many different cute things. Oh look, that's like an actual mall across the street. So I'll give you guys a haul of what we got. First of all, we tried, did I tell you this like a week or so ago? I was like, I saw people eating this freeze-dried candy and it just made me want candy, like not freeze-dried, I just wanted candy. And then they were like selling freeze-dried candy in there. So this one's freeze-dried Rainbow Bites. Trying to avoid that lawsuit. I mean, I just don't enjoy Skittles. This is what I was excited about. These are freeze-dried Sweet Geeks. They're the Nerds gummy clusters, and we know how I feel about those. If these taste good, being freeze-dried. People like freeze-dry like Twinkies.
No way. I wish they were the blue kind. It's good. You know, it reminds me of Pop Rockets a little bit.
Yeah, Pop Rocks.
I think it's good.
Of course, I went in there and bought books, and then I remembered that I had like seen this on my tags, and they have this inside, and it's the Emily Henry Happy Place tote. This is from Out of Print, the brand, and it's the Emily Henry Happy Place tote where it says books are my happy place. And then my mom pointed out that the back literally has all of Emily Henry's books on them, and this is just like such a cute tote. It was the only one left. First of all, we know that I have been talking nonstop about fall, and I actually got a comment on my Instagram post, and somebody was like, these pictures are so funny after hearing Destiny talk so much about fall for the past like few whatevers. And we know, guys, I am all about fall, but we're at the beach right now. But I was like, I even told my mom, she was like, are we gonna read any of these today, like instead of the ones that you brought? And I was like, yeah, because I went thinking like the last little hoorah of summer, but then I really didn't want to read any summery books. So I bought these two books. First of all, we have The Only Purple House in Town. One of those like cute, like this isn't one of the like cute like little witchy rom-coms, but it kind of is following that same vibe where it's like a magical Victorian style house in a small town that I feel like they're just super cute, mindless reads. This one, however, is a witchy rom-com. This is Witches Get Stuff Done. Oh, I don't know, it's just a cute little romance that I thought would be good for the fall time. I got this one because I think that I seen like a vlog, a video somewhere during the fall. I wanted to read another one of Stephen King's books. So I saw Salem's Lot, and I just thought that this one would be a nice one to read. This one takes place in like a small town in New England, but still has that like spooky vibe to it, and I want to see how Stephen King's books do, because with horror novels I don't ever usually get that really scared feeling, so I want to try out one of these to see if I do get that feeling. Aragon, I think is how you pronounce this, I don't know. But when I talked about in my unboxing video that I wanted more books with dragons after reading Fourth Wing, so many comments were recommending this, so I think it's a series, but I've never seen this cover before. I know what the original cover looks like. I see it all the time when I go into Barnes. I saw this cover though, and I thought that this cover was beautiful, so now I'm gonna have to search to see if they have this type of cover for the rest of the books. They only had this one, so. And then the last book that I got is The Shadows Between Us. I feel like this was like an OG book talk book, and I've never seen it in store ever. So since I saw it in store, I was like, I have to have it. So that's our little haul. I don't know what we're getting up to now. If we're going to the beach, I don't know, but I'll keep you guys updated. So we're about to go sit at the beach. What book should I bring? And I'm gonna read a book that I brought, and that is Summer Sisters by Judy Blume. This is what we're reading to the beach. This is gonna be the 5th book that I'm reading this week. Let's go to the beach. Hello, good people. 4 o'clock right now, and we just got done at the beach. As you can tell, I still have my swimsuit on because we're about to go down to Pier Park because I wanted to get, there's a Kilwins in Pier Park, and my neighbor loves it, so I wanted to get some for her because she's been picking up my packages and stuff while I'm gone. However, while I was at the beach, I did start Summer Sisters, and I'm actually, according to Goodreads, 33% through this book right now. I am on chapter 14, page 134. And really, this book is just like a no brain power book. It just feels like you're reading a story about friendship. I thought I was going to do like a then and now perspective, because basically this book is about 2 girls who meet in the year of 1977, and then one of the girls has like this house and this lifestyle on this island that I think, is it like Martha's Vineyard? Yes, it is Martha's Vineyard. They go every year to this island. There's Vix, and then there's Katie. Yeah, Katie. And Katie's the one with the house on Martha's Vineyard, and it's basically a story about them. And I thought I was going to do like a then and now, because the now takes place in the 1990s, and the then is like from the 70s on. Oh, hi, ma'am. Hi, ma'am. Oh, do you want to lay here for a second? Okay. This book, I didn't really know what to expect from it. I just knew that it took place basically over the summer, and I thought that it would be a good little like beach read. And it feels a lot like, I would compare it to Mary Jane if you guys are wanting a book from what I know so far. If you guys are wanting a book that's similar to the feeling of Mary Jane, then I would really recommend this one, because it also takes place in the 70s. You guys know, I love the 70s, I love the 80s, I love that time period, so I love reading about books in that time period, especially from somebody who has lived through it. It's basically a story about friendship and kind of growing up with somebody. It's very much coming of age, especially like 2 people who live completely opposite lives coming together to teach each other things and go through life together, and especially like I feel like the aura and the essence of being a teenager. It's so interesting to see how some of the similarities are no matter what time period it is, because obviously this is like the 70s, 80s, so things are a little bit different. There are also just some things about being a teenage girl that are just the same to read about in a book, and the friendship that feels nostalgic in a way to me. And I was having a good time reading it. I don't think it's like a 5 stars or anything, I do think, but then again, I'm only 30% through the book, so who knows. We just went to Pier Park and we stopped at Kilman's and got fudge. Oh, this stuff's like a delicacy. This one's for Isaac because he loves peanut butter fudge. So good. But what I think I'm gonna do is sit down and edit my fantasy fall recommendations, and then once it hits like 6:20ish, we'll go down to the beach and watch the sunset. Updating you guys that I finished Summer Sisters, and I ended up giving this book a 4 stars. I had a little bit of it left, like when we left and I finished it. I literally towards the end of the book started crying. It gave me the same exact feeling that I got reading Firefly Lane by Kristen Hanna, which is one of my favorite books of all time, and that book's a 5-star book for me. And that book is also like a story about friendship. This is also a story about friendship. The reason that Firefly Lane was a 5 stars was because like I was more emotionally connected to the friendship. Like I rooted for the friends more, because in both cases it does show the reality of having a best friend, but I feel like one of the girls in this book was just so like, some of the things that she did and said to the other friend almost are like, please just stop being friends. But I feel like this just showcases, like, especially when you have a friend since childhood and going through every aspect of life with a friend that you've had since a young age into an adolescence, like those important years of your life that I feel like are building years of your life and ups and downs that you may have with these people, and how as you grow into adulthood those friendships may change and what they look like as you get older. It was just such a good read, and I gave it a 4 stars. I really recommend everybody read this. You don't need to just read this in the summertime, but it was a really good book to read on the beach and in that summer type of backdrop. I was very emotional at the end. It just really made me sit and think about all of my friendships and friendships that I've had since I was a kid and what those look like as you get older. You don't really realize how friendships change when you get older, and how dynamics shift, and how people change and lives change, and what that means for friendship, because you're experiencing it, but then you kind of have that moment of reflection upon reading something like that. And so that's what I had. I gave this a 4 stars. I really liked it. We are about 2 hours away from home, and I really want Krispy Kreme donuts. Also, can you guys hear, if you love her, then you let her go. I did all the rough cuts for the new release video that's already out when you guys are watching this, but I don't feel like doing the intricate editing right now, so I'm gonna play some Animal Crossing and try to pay off my home loan. That's what we're doing.